but it's all gravy. Hey, baby. Can anybody attribute to their existence on the earth in their right mind, in perfect peace, pressed but not crushed, persecuted, not abandoned, struck down yet not destroyed? And they know that the reality of what Paul proclaims in 2 Corinthians is not just due to the goodness of God and the sovereignty of God and the providence of God, but also the strategy of God. And one of the strategic placements in your life is what we call and consider a praying mama. I'm talking about that lovely lady that would intervene in your situation before your inquisition through the act of intercession. Pray for you so hard that you experience prevenient grace. Before you even knew what intercession was, you were already being interceded for. I'm talking about that kind, the one that didn't just conceive, but was called in grace to cover. See, that same lovely woman that could gracefully watch you while out, but would put the promise of the Lord over logic and still proclaim no matter what the situation says or the faculty says, but would say, not my baby. Even in my spiritual imagination, I see a reality where the adversary is consulting with himself, frustrated, saying, I can't get to their mind, and I can't get to their head, and I can't get to their heart, because there's a hedge that is surrounding them that they didn't pray for. Anybody testify and say that they got one of them mamas, one that ain't your little friend, ain't boo-boo the fool, wasn't born yesterday, but they are your intercessor. See, and I ain't say perfect mama, I said praying mama. And I ain't saying mama don't sometimes feel shame and regret for some of the mistakes that she may have made when she raised you, but I need mama to remember that God's grace is sufficient. So for what you didn't say, the Spirit said for you, and what you were unable to do, God is more than able. See, sometimes I'm reminded of them sleepovers I couldn't go to and those things that I couldn't do, and I would say, well, they get to do it. And then she would say, well, I don't care what they do or what he do or what she do. They're not my child. But now I'm reminded that in the spirit, when mama was praying, she was also telling the adversary, yeah, maybe them and maybe them, but not my child. This one right here, this child right here, I dare you. You better keep walking in the authority that you've been gracefully given, because that motherhood title ain't just a title, it's a function. And if you don't believe you got the strength or the wisdom or what you need to fulfill the function, I just need us to understand, if you got the title, then prophetically God is proclaiming, I'm going to empower you to fulfill the function. So I'm telling you, because I'll run through this wall right now. I'm trying to say thank you and get up out of here. So I say all that to say thank you. And in the wise words of a man by the name of Tupac, I appreciate it.